Cock Rock Monday.
Dude, it's ball suck Monday.
Ball Suck Monday.
Suck my nuts.
I was hoping
Monday.
your favorite team, the Seahawks, would pull it together.
It's not my favorite team.
I don't know. I just
I like Russell Wilson though.
He is, I'm not a football guy, as you know. Watched him. Got a couple things to talk about. One is, he's ridiculously good. He's so ridiculous.
But did you see the NFL MVP, Lamar Jackson?
Well, I did, and he's amazing, but he wasn't able to pull it off.
Yeah, I don't think you can give him the MVP.
No.
I hate how they give it away in the regular season. They should count all the way, encompass the entire season, because the playoffs is when it matters most.
O'Brien had a real tearjerk moment. O'Brien started crying. I mean, crying hard. My son was like, "What's wrong, Daddy?" And I was like, When Jimmy Johnson was brought into the Hall of Fame, did you see that? Troy Aikman was crying. It was really cool, man. Yeah, he couldn't speak, and they surprised him.
Oh, he had no idea what was happening?
Yeah, it was so cool, man. Watch this. It was so cool. I saw it on. I hope they have it. Oh, this is great. Watch this.
You were watching it live?
Yeah. Again, I'm not a football guy. I know what a legend he is, though.
On behalf of the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
He has no idea.
And all those fans that are watching and all of us who love this game.
Jesus Christ.
Biggest
Why is Shrek giving him the
He's
award?
the biggest man in the world.
For all you've done for the game.
Why is Shrek in the worst cut suit you've ever seen given an award?
Thank you for the history that you've made and the lives that you've impacted. Thank you. It's my great honor to tell you that you're going to be the 328th Hall of Famer into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And your legacy is going to be in Canton, Ohio forever. Congratulations.
Biggest man.
God, it's distracting how ugly that man is.
Hey, bud.
In the blue suit.
This is awesome.
God, that is awesome. I think green. Jimmy overcoming emotion right now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the biggest guy in the world.
Yes, he is.
Look at him next to Tony Gonzalez.
Yes, he is.
The only thing I can think of is all the assistant coaches that have worked for me, all the great players that have played for me.
Ooh, so great.
They're the reason I'm here. And they're the reason I can't talk.
All right. Damn, he can't breathe.
Oh, no.
Where's your ball?
I mean, this is so special to me because when you put in the work that we put in, it's nice to know people appreciate it.
We love you, JJ.
Love you, man.
Does Troy Aikman say anything?
Troy was just sitting there. If you see it on the big screen, you can see he's crying, basically.
Hall of Fame. Of course, yesterday, Bill Cowher was announced.
Is that guy in the blue suit going to be the next 600-pound live?
Dude,
what? Look how big that guy is.
I couldn't believe how big. Now, Howie Long is huge. Howie Long is 270.
No, not anymore.
No, but he's a very big man. I mean, I've met him. He's
probably
a big
250,
man.
yeah.
Now, yeah, but look at that guy. Look at that guy. All of them can fit in his body.
Dude, you're talking about my 1,000-pound sister?
Well,
the third sister?
It's not even, look at his head. He's also just a giant man to begin with.
No, hold on, B. He's the biggest man.
He's the biggest man.
That's the biggest man I've ever seen. Hey, Mutombo, out of the shot, dude. You stole the camera away from Jimmy. It's all, you fucked up this emotional moment for me and my friend Bryan over here.
No,
everyone was like, oh my God. Hey Jimmy, I'm half the NFL.
He's also wearing a giant blue coat. He looks like a giant blue
but then he blends into the fucking blue Visa.
It's so
what
crazy.
A nightmare. What an absolute, the biggest moment of Jimmy's career, and this fucking whale of a man comes in and gives him the award.
A man who was made to play football. I wonder if he was a lineman or a D-back. Let me think.
Jesus Christ.
That's a beautiful moment, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool, man. I mean, Jimmy Johnson deserves it.
God damn. I got a lot of shit online for saying that Brad Pitt was just okay, which was hilarious.
I couldn't believe you said that, yeah.
I'll tell you what.
You should.
I'll tell you what.
Yeah, you should. Oh, please don't.
I watched...
Did you see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I did. For the first time on the plane.
Hold on. Yeah, no.
I know.
Yeah, we came out 7 months ago.
But here's the thing about it. Here's the reason I was hesitant to watch it. So many people said that they didn't think it was good. They didn't know where it was going. I read clips. I read critics, and I'm like, it's the same thing with the Joker. And I was like, are you out of your fucking mind? Like, I personally thought it was amazing.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Top 5 of all time. Top 5.
I wouldn't say that.
Ooh,
but Leo DiCaprio, how good is that motherfucker? And Brad Pitt. as good as good in that character as it gets.
Amazing.
Fuck,
Amazing.
that was a good movie.
I love that movie.
Such a good movie.
Love it.
But why?
Think how original that movie is.
Why was I correct? But why were people going? It wasn't about anything.
But
what are you
why would you
talking
listen
about?
to critics?
But it wasn't even critics. It was also about like actors and people I know. And I'm like,
no, but think about it. It's like, what?
I don't know.
When do you ever agree with
it?
them?
I know. You can't.
Ever.
Listen. You can't. Listen.
Ever. Dude.
What an effort. What a unique movie. Fucking Tarantino's so unique.
You know what's interesting? And think about all the shit leading into that movie where, Sharon Tate's sister being like, he's going to release this on the day of my sister's murder and he's highlighting Charles Manson. Did it have anything to do with that at all? And not only the ending, spoiler, if you haven't seen it, well, for sure see movies because I'm going to say it. At the ending, the alternate ending, how you're cheering. When he's bashing a woman's face in because they're the ones who murdered in real life.
Quentin Tarantino can get you cheering. I can't believe you're saying this. He's bashing her head into the fucking.
And you're going like, I swear to God.
I felt satisfied because I hated that.
You know what I did in theater? I was like this. Yeah! Because I know I'm ballsy to the man stuff. So when they're taking her head and ramming the fucking phone or that dog's fucking her up or Leonardo DiCaprio has his flamethrower, sets that bitch on fire.
Yep.
Or Texas.
He did such a good job of having you hate them ahead of time.
Oh, I'm telling you, I'm in the theater.
And Brad Pitt's such a badass in that. He's just he barely
How about
moves.
the Bruce Lee scene?
It's great.
Great.
It's great.
So funny.
It was so great.
No, that movie's fantastic, dude.
And other people were saying it was a diss on Bruce Lee. Shut the fuck up. Have a sense of humor. This guy is Quentin Tarantino to me has never gotten his due. And I believe Quentin Tarantino is, to me, I mean, as an actor.
You don't think he's got his due?
I think he's top 3 best directors of all time. Writer-director.
I don't think many people would argue with you.
Woody Allen. I got Stanley Kubrick. I got Tarantino. Oof.
Martin Scorsese?
Scorsese's ridiculous and my favorite. But here's the thing about Scorsese. In a lot of ways, he's very
same thing.
Very specific genre. He doesn't have the range.
Tarantino's not.
And remember this.
Quentin
Scorsese doesn't write. Scorsese doesn't write.
Oh, Quentin Tarantino
writes
hold on.
this.
That in his speech on the Golden Globes, he goes, "You gotta think they're the writers and produce, but I wrote this all myself. I did this all myself."
Yeah,
because he grew up in Hollywood in the '60s, and so he wrote that about his childhood and watching those.
Worked in a video games. Worked in a video store, so he saw every movie there is.
Oh no, Quentin Tarantino's such a fucking beast.
He's impossibly talented. But Leo DiCaprio is as good an actor. I mean,
how funny is he?
How about when he was doing?
How funny is he?
So good, so good.
You know that was all improv when he messes up the lines. He's in his trailer.
No, but I believe
that was it. That wasn't written at all.
I can believe
it's just him freaking out.
I'm sure. I'll blow your brains out.
So funny.
You're gonna quit drinking. He's drinking. It was so good.
It kicks. That's all improv.
I believe it.
I've been watching all behind the scenes shit.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it. That's one of my, if not my favorite movie.
I've
Pulp
seen it
Fiction.
Six times probably. Again, you're talking about the guy who did Pulp Fiction, who did Django, who did. It goes on and on. It's crazy.
Inglourious Bastards.
Wrote True Romance.
Inglourious Bastards.
Inglourious Bastards. Reservoir Dogs. He's never made anything but a great movie. So I don't know. I kind of marvel at that shit. People like that. I marvel at his imagination and how he plays with the form.
Oof.
Look at all those movies. Kill Bill. Fuck. I forgot about that. Kill Bill.
I never got into Dude, Dusk Till Dawn when I was a kid.
How about that?
I loved that movie. Natural Born Killers.
Mm-hmm. Jesus. Sin City. He had a piece of that.
That's Frank Miller, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Desperado.
Desperado.
I don't know why he's on Little Nicky or The Rock.
Something else.
Huh. Probably had something to do with it.
Producer.
How do we get to? Oh, because you were, but they're Joker's up for all the awards.
Another movie I fucking loved.
What movie?
Joker.
Oh yeah. Don't eat ice in there. Not only does drive me nuts just being here in person, but just as a
you don't like a little
no,
Mackie?
the fans will.
You don't like a
shut
little
us up.
Mackie?
Yeah.
I like. I'm wondering who wins the Oscar.
The Joe. Oh, for which?
Joaquin, right? For best actor.
Joaquin win it. Dude, how about they didn't fucking nominate my boy Adam Sandler?
They
didn't. Gems.
They didn't. The only reason
They
I
say
think
he's the
that might
biggest
be
snub. His history.
no. No, I think it's because they didn't. A lot of people haven't seen it. It came out later. So I think a lot of people just didn't get a chance to see the
1917, he's even out, and that's nominated for all the awards.
That's true. I don't know.
I think maybe his history kind of fucked him. They don't want him in that club. Even though he's made over $3 billion in movies.
I feel like they would like him. I mean, he's
They've never really accepted him, though.
Well, he's never done that. He's only done a couple of roles where,
that would be worthy. Yeah.
Is that who's up for
Leonardo, Adam Driver, Joaquin Phoenix?
No, those other guys can't. Not.
It has to come down to.
I mean,
DiCaprio or Joaquin.
I agree, 100%. I agree.
And listen, I won't be mad whoever wins.
Right. Now they say my girl Renee Zellweger is a shoo-in. And I don't.
Well, she's not up for that. Maybe in supporting. Dude, Brat. Oof. Dude, that's a tough one. Obviously, I'm rooting for my dime piece boyfriend, Brad Pitt, in that. But Al Pacino.
How about
Jimmy Hoffa? Have you seen Irishman yet?
Oh, yeah. I give it to Brad Pitt over Pacino in a way for that. But
for sure over
Brad
Pacino.
Pitt is. I was looking at his arms. I was just looking at. He was so perfect for that role. Like he just looks like an old cowboy.
Oh, he's a stuntman, but yeah.
I mean, stuntman cowboy, but he's
the best looking guy on earth.
He's a rugged son of a bitch.
I mean, he's up there, man. He is.
Sam, look at Todd Phillips. Look at that. That's my boy right there. Fuck. I hope he gets for the Joker.
There's no way he beats
Parasite's big.
Parasite might be the sleeper.
Damn, did you guys watch it yet? Or did
I haven't seen it.
You have to watch it.
I gotta see it.
Yeah.
I gotta see Parasite 1917. I have not seen.
Me neither. I've seen everything else.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Marriage Story? I hear it just follows two marriage people that are fighting all the time.
Yeah, I'm not watching it. Here's the thing about me. I see a couple hugging and talking, and it says Marriage Story. Not watching it. I'm sure it's
people
good.
say it's great. Adam Driver's amazing.
I bet.
Did you ever see him in Klansman? He's so good.
I saw him I saw him on stage in Broadway. I saw him in Burn This.
Probably amazing, right?
Very good.
He's so good.
Very good.
What else is up? 1917. I mean, I have to see it now.
Original screenplay.
The original screenplay.
I hear great things
Once
about it.
Upon a Time in Hollywood has to win that.
I think so.
Keep going. International.
Where?
Parasite's going to win that all goddamn day, right?
Probably.
Keep going. Documentary. Ooh.
American Factory.
Never heard of that.
Wow. I've never seen any of these. Wow. No.
No, I gotta see these.
Documentarian.
Honeyland.
Animated. Let me see.
Ain't seen those.
So I've seen How to Train Your Dragon, Hidden World. My son loved that. I've seen Claws.
Did you
I've
see
seen
I Lost My
Missing
Body?
Link, and I've seen Toy Story 4 can suck my fat cock. So boring.
What
Missing
about I
Link's
Lost My
supposed to be
Body?
huge.
Did you see I Lost My Body?
Nope.
Huh.
Production design. Don't care. No, I didn't see that.
J'ai perdu mon corps. J'ai perdu
down,
mon
Chin.
corps.
Do you guys care about that at all?
Nope.
All right. Film editing?
Definitely not. Keep going.
Cinematography?
Okay, keep going.
Oh, dude,
Joker's there.
well, I don't know, but Joker was such a mind blower.
It looks so good.
It looks so good.
It
But here's
looks
the thing.
so good.
Once upon a time, like fucking sick too. In
Yeah.
the 60s, the late 60s, and how they went down Sunset.
Yeah.
And he shot at night, so it was realistic, and they shut Sunset down. You know, he had the neon logos rebuilt to put them up because he wanted to be so on point.
Yeah.
The restaurants they go to, the references,
Master
CeeLo
filmmaker,
Drive,
yeah.
where they show where the murders happen, they're on CeeLo Drive. That's nuts, dude.
Master. Have you been up there to CeeLo Drive? Did you drive up there?
I did. I was so scared.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got so scared. I went at night by myself.
Was it eerie?
Yeah, it's so creepy because it's a gate. Like to get up, there's a gate, but you where they parked to jump over to go up the street to do the murders. Well, you can go right where they.
Was there really an actor by that name who lived next to the Polanskis or no?
I don't think
That's
so.
all made up,
No,
right?
That's all made up. There wasn't like a famous.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
What about that costume designer? Do you like Joker better or Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I mean, I just was so blown away by Joker. So I don't know. It's such the forefront of my.
You're
brain.
also in it.
Not. By the way, not The Irishman because it's suits and mafia stuff.
No, that's
I've
easy,
seen it.
dude. Once upon a time in Hollywood, the fucking style in the '60s is so goddamn good.
It's specific too.
It
It's
is
hard
so
to get
good.
it, Yeah.
Dude. When Margot Robbie's in a theater as Sharon Tate, oh, dude,
And then she's crying.
what? She has her feet up.
She's a great actress.
She's beautiful.
She's so beautiful and didn't become a victim for her beauty. She's breathtaking.
Dude, if Australia's on fire, I'm saving just her. If I have to pick one, her or all the koalas, I'm saving her.
You would carry her. How far do you think you could carry her?
Name a distance.
Jesus, dude. You put your back into your living there, right,
Name
brother?
a distance.
You put her right up on your back, huh?
Name a distance.
And I'd be there supporting her
I will
breasts.
swim the Atlantic for her.
I would be like, your breasts might get out of whack. Let me hold these while he runs with you.
She have giant titties, so that's easy gig.
I know, but I would just make sure everything was okay.
That's fair. Sound mixing. Nope, not my word.
What if she was like
Sound
this? What if
editing.
Margot Robbie was like, hi, I'm so sorry to bother you guys. I'm such a fan of Fighter and a Kid. And I'm a fan
I heard
of
it's Cock
both of
Rock
you."
Monday.
And it's Cock
And it
Rock
just happens to
Monday.
be Monday. So who's rocking some cock?
Right. And we'd be like, well, I guess we are. And then she'd be like, this is, I mean,
Have you ever
do
heard of
guys have
motorbike?
do you guys have the guts though to take me on? I'd be
Oh,
like,
dude.
I'd be elbowing you the fuck out of the way. I'd be making stories.
No, but
up.
she wants both of
He's
us.
got all kinds of diseases.
No, but she likes both of us.
She likes both of us, dude. There's enough of everything to go around. Margot Robbie.
You guys like any of these songs?
No, God. Hey, this is when the awards get super boring. Dude, so you know how homeboy who was hosting the Golden Globes, Ricky Gervais, went so hard in the paint, and this cancel culture was like, this is hideous, this is awful, how could he do this? No one enjoyed that. Well, what's interesting is he released tickets for his tour the following day. Now, it's the fastest any tour has ever sold out, and he just signed a Netflix deal for like $70 million.
Love it.
Yeah. So
Love it.
it shows you where the
Yeah.
like all that online
All that
hate,
noise,
that's
all
not
that
real.
noise, not real.
No, that's real.
Yeah.
The real people are like, what? No, we're gonna buy a ticket. We
Oh,
love this
fuck
guy.
outta here.
Yeah, the real people. What?
Yep. Yep.
How could you not love it?
See, I don't know why I just had this. I was thinking about Margot Robbie, and I was thinking about sometimes like when you think a woman is gorgeous. I knew a famous.
You think about
dude.
having sex with her?
I knew this famous dude who was dating a super famous, one of the hottest women in the world, and big model. This is, by the way, don't try to guess because this was at
In the
least
40s?
10 years ago, 15 years ago, and I remember just looking at her. I was like this. I was with my friend, and he was famous as fuck, and I was with her, and I was like looking at her, going, she was like that. She was like that hot, and I was looking at her, and she was so fucking gorgeous. And my friend was, kind of blowing her off. He was just a dick, and she was like, and she goes, do you want it? She asked him a question. He didn't really answer. And she goes, I go, he doesn't answer. He doesn't listen. She goes, yeah, he doesn't listen. He doesn't listen because it's all about blowjobs. Because if you can give a good blowjob, that's all you're worth. Let's be honest.
Wow.
That's all you're worth. She looked at me. She goes, that's all you're worth, right? As long as I can suck his dick, that's all that matters. And she walked away. And I was like, I would marry you right now. I'll
Right
move you
now.
into my house right now. I don't even know you.
Right now.
I don't even know you. I won't even make you do that if you
I'm
just
in.
make out with me.
You remember she burst on the scene from doing that movie Leonardo DiCaprio,
Wolf of
She was
Wall
in
Street.
Wolf of Wall Street. You see her in Wolf of Wall Street, you're like, they make humans that hot?
She's also talented. It's a disaster.
When I was working the
Tanya
Golden
Harding.
Globes 2 or 3 years ago, I was waiting for my car and she was waiting next to me. And she is
really?
breathtaking.
Yeah, she's breathtaking. Yeah, she's breathtaking. It also helps that she's that good and talented. Come on.
Dude, she could be making my fucking chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A and she's breathtaking.
Well, how about Cindy Crawford has her engineering degree? Did you hear that?
Engineer these nuts in your mouth.
She just got it?
Engineering degree. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
No.
but did she get it like how other people?
No,
you
she
know what
got
I'm
it
saying?
before she was famous. Look it up.
Really? Did you know some celebrities, like Alec Baldwin was talking about on Stern, how he got his degree from NYU? So he did 4 years, but he never graduated. And then, years. This is 10 years ago. So he's probably 40-something, he says. 30, 39, 38. So he says New York, NYC wanted him to do something. And he says assistant goes, oh, tell me you do it, but ask for, because they went, how can we repay you?
Chemical engineer. Cindy Crawford was a high school valedictorian.
Northwestern.
She attended Northwestern University, not an easy school to get into. On an academic scholarship, she had to drop it. Crawford decided to pursue a modeling career at the same time. Model gained international.
Either way, she's a chemical engineer.
yeah.
That's not something you can really just breeze by.
Yeah,
They're not going to give
no,
that to
it's
you.
not. It's
She
a
must
lot
be
of
smart as fuck.
Yes, she is.
And her husband's a stud, too.
Yeah, he's a billionaire. Some people have everything, beauty
But
and brains.
Alec Baldwin was talking about how New York
Tisch, the
University,
Tisch School
they
of
wanted him to do
Drama.
something.
Yeah.
And his assistant goes, dude, you don't have your degree. Tell him, instead of they were going to pay him this huge sum, he goes, tell me what your degree. So he's like, I'll do it, but you need to give me my degree. And like, okay. So he said he wrote a paper on acting for them, and they gave him his degree. He's like, that's how I got my degree.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's earned his degree.
Yeah, he's smart.
Another guy on Broadway. Another guy who
Such a
did Streetcar
beast.
Named Desire. Another guy who's
Such a
just
beast.
Such a great actor.
You know, he had a heart
went from-
attack at 35.
No.
Yeah, he's talking about on Stern. He was like a raging alcoholic and cocaine user.
Oh,
so
I
he's
did
doing
not
all
know
these
that.
lines. He was on set and had a heart attack.
Wow.
So then he got sober from cocaine and narcotics.
I did not know
But
that.
then he just started doing booze. So he replaced with booze. Then he was an alcoholic. Then he got over that, and now he's been sober for years.
Sometimes you hear these like people go through. So I heard George Carlin, who was my favorite comic, and I really respect. But the people that do craft services, their brother and sister team, Marty and Stephanie.
On your
They
show,
were
you
saying,
say?
yeah, on Schooled, and
Okay.
they went to they were talking about how they went to see George Carlin in Vegas, and he was fucking amazing. And they went back 5 years later, and they were so excited. Same exact act.
That was the back in the day, though.
I know, but it was during,
Yeah.
it was a 10-year period, I guess, when he was using a lot of drugs and alcohol too. So that's all he
big
could
tough.
manage. But can you imagine doing the same act for 5 years?
That must have been towards the end of his career, though, because think how many specials he shot.
I guess so.
Yeah,
I
what did he
guess
shoot,
so.
like 10 in 10
Yeah, he
years or
was
some shit?
amazing. He
Nuts.
was fucking amazing.
But that was probably towards the end when he's like
Yeah,
drugs and
yeah,
whatever.
he was older.
Yeah.
Yeah, but damn.
Not to burst your bubble, but it says that she went to school for chemical engineering, but dropped out. So she did 1 quarter.
Okay.
But yeah, to become a full-time, supermodel.
Northwest.
You know how smart you have to be just to get into school
exactly.
for chemical engineering?
Scholarship to
She's
do it.
no joke.
Yeah.
She's no joke.
Oh, no. So she's an alien. She's a goddamn alien.
Yeah. Goddamn alien.
How's your neck doing? Hey, who's next better, yours or Jimmy Johnson's?
Well, me and my buddy who's 52, we were talking, like we're both 50. I've known him since he was 14. And he was like, this is that. I was like, me too, dude.
It's tough.
Don't fucking say, don't look at my fucking neck like it's a sympathy case. Don't go, it's tough.
Well,
my
you're
neck
rubbing
is
it.
fine.
It's not fine.
Yeah, it is. I have a good neck. God damn it.
You have a slinky for a neck.
I do not have a slinky for a neck.
Look at you and Jimmy Johnson.
No. We don't have the same neck.
Do you have the
son of a
exact
bitch.
same neck?
That's a fucked up thing to say.
Why, dude? That's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, he is. That was really cool. He's got all his
That
hair.
big guy just completely fucked the thing up. So distracting.
It's so funny. I had to watch it. You know what? I had to watch it again because I got so distracted by how big he
You
was.
missed it.
I had to watch it again because I go, that's the biggest dude I've ever seen in my fucking life.
He's so big.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, dude, but when you put on your deodorant,
Yeah.
a lot of these deodorants have aluminum in them, man. So you're putting toxins in your body.
Well, they got parabens, they got talc, they got aluminum, all that kind of
It's
stuff.
not good. It's not good. So thank God,
And it's also tested on animals sometimes.
dude. But I'm not this one I'm about to bring to you. I'm talking about Native's deodorant. It's made without aluminum, so you can feel better about putting it on your body.
Well, it's important to remember that aluminum actually plugs your sweat glands.
Or
I don't know
plugs.
if that's so good. Or plugs it. But you got Native deodorant is safe. Its ingredients, it works. That's
Like
the most
coconut
important.
oil,
A lot of stuff
all
that
right.
work. Amazing scents, over 10 cents, including their classics and rotating seasonals.
You know which one I use?
Which one?
I like to use the cucumber and mint.
Well, they got coconut and vanilla, they got lavender and rose, and they got eucalyptus and mint.
How about a little free shipping on every order? Native offers 30-day free returns to exchanges in the US of A. Check out over 9,000 5-star reviews from happy customers who made the switch to Native because they don't want them toxins in their body. All right? You guys can get 20% off your first purchase by visiting nativedeodorant.com. That's NATIVE deodorant.com. Use the promo code TFATK during checkout and you get 20% off your first purchase. Nativedeodorant.com. Use promo code TFATK. Dude, I was watching, have you heard the show? I would love for us to do it. Never happening, but I would love to see how everybody in here would do. It's called 60 Days In.
No.
So 60 Days In is a show on A&E where 5 volunteers, so you could be an actor, you could work for UPS, you could be a gym teacher. 5 volunteers go into jail for 60 days undercover.
Oh, yeah, we talked about this thing. Yeah.
But this new season, which just kicked off 2 weeks ago, This new season, there's a guy, he's a PO, so he works in the prison. They put him in holding. So the way it goes, right? They go, here's your story. Make sure your story's solid, because if they sniff you out, you're probably gonna get shanked and die. So just make sure your story's well. When we put you in general population, guy goes, cool, man. He was a PO, has a whole family. He goes, I just want to know what it's like for them. It gives me a perspective because, as POs, we're on the other side. I really want to learn perspective. They do this whole story. They put him it goes holding, then you're in with the general population. He's in holding, and they go, here's the emergency sign that you want out. If you do this, we won't ask questions. We take you out of the whole experiment. You're out. He's in there for 2 hours and goes like this. And the producer, you hear the producer goes, what? No, he didn't mean to do that. He goes, and they take it on. They go, what are you doing, man? We just started. He goes, I can't do it. It's not for me. The producer goes, are you shitting me, man? You haven't been in there. And he's like, it's just, I thought I could do this and I can't. Then he's in the bus, and the producer goes, you can tell everyone's so disappointed because there's a lot of effort goes into this. The producer goes, so what happened exactly, you think? And he goes, I was just in there. I thought I could do it. And then he starts crying, and he calls his wife. He goes, I failed. And she goes, I just talked to you. He goes, I failed. And he's crying. Dude, I was laughing so hard.
What a pussy.
It's so hard.
What a pussy.
Hey, but also it's like, why the fuck would you do that, man?
Yeah.
For 60, you leave your family, friends, there's no payment. There's nothing.
So Harry
for
Connick,
60 days.
Harry Connick Jr. told me a story about how he was going to do a role as a prisoner. So he decided to go
Copycat.
to Angola. No, this was after to Angola, which is that prison in, I think it's Louisiana. I mean, it's the farm. They did a documentary called The Farm. It's a hell of a Louisiana state. It's where people get killed. It's maximum security prison farm. It's not good. It's
Hours
basically
open
modern day
24/7.
slavery, And he grew a huge beard. Now here's the problem with Harry. Famous, and his dad is the DA. His fat dad is the district attorney. Put all those guys in jail. So he's on a tractor with a long beard, and a dude comes up to him and goes, "What's up, man?" And Harry goes, "Hey, man." And Harry's great and
so talented.
And pretty big actually. Harry's about 205.
Okay.
6'2".
Okay.
And Harry goes, "Hey man, how you doing?" Trying to be all. And the guy goes, "I know you are. Your dad put me away."
Oof.
And Harry goes, "Oh," and he goes, "It's cool though. I got you, bro."
Yeesh.
And just walked away.
They probably got him out right away.
I don't know. I never.
Because on that 60 days in, they tell them, they go, hey man, make sure your story's straight. Because if the inmates sniff out that you're trying to be a snitch, because that's what they do, right? They learn all the secrets, then they snitch on them to the chief of the staff, so he can correct what's going on, how they get drugs and stuff like that. So they tell him, dude, make sure your story's straight. This other dude, he's a Marine, He's there. They give him a story. He's there for a night. This old head who's been there for 6 years, some shit, comes out and he has a big long beard and he goes, "What's up, man?" He goes, "What's up, man?" They're talking and the old man goes, "What you in for, man?" It's his first night. He goes, "What you in for, man?" He gives him his spiel. He goes, "I had a DUI, but it was on this military base, so I had it in District County, so they took me over here." And the old man takes a beat, who's been there so long, seen everything. He goes, "You got a DUI on," and names the base. And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "And they transfer you 4 counties over here?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "That's bullshit, man. Ain't nobody believing that. You better get your story straight, man." He's like, "Because that's you full of shit." And the guy goes, starts crying. Goes, starts crying, goes into his cell. He's like, "Fuck, man." He starts crying. But the old man, like, because,
hey, don't cry.
Oh, dude, it's so funny. But the thing is like those real, like,
oh, they know. So
the old man just went, "Hold up, you're from Cossack County?"
Yeah.
That's 4 counties away.
Yeah.
And you're here?
Stevie Blue Eyes told me that. Don't
So
lie.
great.
Stevie Blue Eyes, they get your paperwork. They get your paperwork.
They know.
They ask for your paperwork. You have to give it to them.
It's so funny.
You'll know if you're a snitch. They know everything.
Everything.
Yeah, that's why.
You know where I went in Boston? Remember when you and I did Wilbur 3 years ago, 3.5, 4 years ago, when we did Find Kid Wilbur?
Yeah.
And we were with Stevie.
Yeah.
And we went to that steakhouse strip at the Sakai, where the fuck it is, and all those gangsters were in there.
Yep.
So I take the crew there, Derek, Hassan, Jay. So we get reservations after we do Wilbur. We go in there. I tell Derek, Hassan, Jay was with us that time, but I go, "Hey, this is like ran by gangsters, man. So I don't know. Don't do anything stupid. But also, don't wear hats. They're not going to let you guys just come in with hats because they always wear these fucking beanies and hats.
But take that off. Some people don't know what.
Dude, oh no, we looked at. I talked about below the belt. It's well documented. Yeah, no. So we walk in and right away they're like, fellas, hats off. I'm like, I turn around. I'm like, told you, man.
Get your hats off.
Yeah, I'm like, I told you,
This is where gentlemen eat.
Dude, I'm like, I told you,
You dress
man.
like a gentleman, you're treated like a gentleman. Dress like a punk, you're going to get treated like a punk. You know what I'm saying?
That's my rule of life.
You don't fuck around with those places. That's their spot. That's old school Boston.
Dude, well, Larry David has an article in GQ where he's talking about how he wears like a hat and a sweatshirt wherever he goes because you get to a level of fame where they respect you for that and you can dress like that. And he's like, that's why I love LA. I'm like, homeboy, maybe the places you go into LA, I'm talking, I was with Tim Tebow at the height of his career. I'm talking the Tim Tebow, quarterback of the New York Jets, balling. We had reservations at this fancy ass restaurant in LA. There's a crew of us. We roll up. We're dressed like we're coming from the gym. Hats, sweats. Because we came from doing something. We pull up, Tim's there and goes, hey, I have a reservation at Tim Tebow. Guys, oh yeah, good to see you, man. Looks at somebody and goes, you ain't coming here dressed like that. Tim goes, excuse me? Had a reservation for like 8 people. Was gonna spend hundreds and thousands of dollars. The guy goes, you ain't coming here like that. And he goes, I have a reservation. And he didn't want to be like, I'm Tim Tebow. So he looks at his brother. His brother goes, hey, man, we had this reservation like a week ago. And the guy goes, no, I get all that. You can come in, but you fellas are going to have to go home and change. And I was like, fuck yeah.
Wow. That's
and the guy's like, I was like, hell yeah. I wouldn't listen either, man.
Yeah.
I was so proud. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking make him go home and change.
There's a little bit of my father was always that way. My father comes from
You're
that
in a
school.
restaurant.
My father would always be like, wear a blazer. There's something about dressing respectably that is part of a whole.
Yeah, this ain't
protocol.
your living room. Don't come in sweats.
And even
comfort.
I'm not terribly.
You've never dressed
conscious,
like that.
but I appreciate when a place has a.
But you would never go into Scopa in sweats or a hat.
No. You got to be a little respectful.
Well, I told Derek and Hassan too. I went, dude, you think it's bad in Boston? Go to New York.
Yeah.
Go to a nice restaurant in New York. They do, dude.
Yeah. Certain parts of
they don't fuck around, man. And nor should they.
Right.
Nor should you got to have some sort of level.
It's so much lax now, but it used to be. They would have blazers. I've been to restaurants where I was younger, and I had to put a coat on. They had a blazer for me. They keep blazers in. I'm
not saying you got to be in a tuxedo, but you can't be in a gym sweatshirt and a baseball cap.
Right.
There's that famous basketball player. Was it Jalen Rose or Paul Pierce at? I think it was STK, dressed in all gym, and they were like, "Mate." It was the entire. Oh, it was Unibrow.
Oh, Anthony Davis.
Right. The entire team was supposed to go there, but they're all in sweats. Like, you ain't coming here. He's like, dude, we're gonna drop 20 G's. And like, that's fantastic. You guys can't come in here in your fucking Nike warm ups. It ain't happening, man.
Right.
It's hilarious.
That's pretty badass. You get more out of that anyway as a restaurant because we talk about it.
What'd you say?
You get more out of it. It's a good PR thing for the restaurant anyway. You're not allowed to come in unless you're dressed up. It makes news.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true.
It sets it up. Because I remember, I think it was Jelena or someone back when they first opened, Cher wanted to change something on the menu or one of these famous people.
Do that.
And Travis was like, no, sorry, this is the suggestion. You can't. They're like, what? She's like, I don't eat dairy. He's like, that's too bad.
Then don't order that.
Don't order this.
I love that.
And it was great.
They don't change for anything.
It made headlines.
But I love that, man.
Yeah.
Like, I love when restaurants like, what are you doing?
First of all, you're good at singing or you're good at acting. I don't give a fuck.
I don't say, hey,
you're good at shooting basketballs. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
You're not, this is the policy. Sorry.
Agree.
Can't stand when people. I've known celebrities who make people do the runaround.
Oh.
And it makes me, and I've been witness to it. I've seen it.
There's nothing worse.
I hate it. I've seen some shit where I was just like, you got to be kidding me that you're doing this to these people. You got to be kidding me.
It's bad people.
Yeah. Well,
out of tune.
It catches up to you. When you're an a-hole. What? What the hell's going on?
I don't know.
Hey, man.
Hey, where were you this weekend?
How about I sent you a picture?
I was going to say, where were you coming from?
I was coming from Nashville. I was in
Nashville. How was it?
It was amazing. We've sold out all the shows.
How's our boy, the club?
Bryan? It's great.
I love
Dorfman.
him. Love
great.
him.
Yep.
Love Bryan.
Great guy.
One of my favorite people.
We hung out.
Did you go to dinner and lunch with him? I hung out with him every
I
night.
was going to go to lunch, but I didn't have time. So,
Yeah.
but it was so much fun.
He's the best.
Yeah, the club was great. Nashville's awesome. It was raining, but yeah, I sent Brendan here. I'll send it to you. Like, take a look at this arm. The stewardess.
Send me a picture of the
flight
stewardess.
attendant.
You're flying Southwest though, huh?
Yeah, the flight attendant was
poor.
so. I know. Well, it was the only direct flight.
Yeah, I know. Weird.
It was the only direct flight.
Oh, weird.
And I bought a first class ticket. You know what that means?
You got A2.
I spent $300 extra.
A2, A3
That's
boarding?
right. I was A9.
No, it's all this A9.
And I was like, what the
and
fuck
it's
is
expensive too.
this? It cost me $350 more and
You
to
can
be at the
keep
front of the
Southwest.
fucking table. Get
the Greyhound of the
fuck
skies.
outta
We
here.
all
lost
gotta
my
wait
mind.
like fucking cows out front and get our
Not
number
me.
called.
Not me anymore.
I like it when a person's like, "Are you A34?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm A30. It's like, I'm A33. Mind if I step in front of you? I'm like, all right, fucking go, dude.
Yeah,
Does it
just
matter?
Go, just go. Jen, I'm going to send this to you. Because I was so impressed with her arm. And then I asked her, and she was like, and the guy next to me saw me take a picture, and he goes, dude, I know, look at her arm. Her arm? I just said that. Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about. And before Bryan said, so Bryan sends me this picture, goes, check out the stewardess. And this is what I said to Bryan. So Bryan sends me that picture,
I'll
goes,
read it. I'll
check
read
out
what
the
he said.
stewardess.
I'll
And I
read what he
said,
hold on, watch. I go, my flight attendant. He goes, suck him off, bro. I go, and then I don't answer because I'm like annoyed. And then I just get, well, ... did you? And I go, shut up, Brendan. And then another one. Suck him off, bro. Uh-oh. Look at the arm on her.
Oh my God, that is incredible.
I go, it's a girl. He goes, nah, suck him.
that is sucked it.
That's impressive. And her whole body was like that. She was in great shape.
Oh, I thought it was a
That's a woman. It's a woman. An attractive woman too, by the way. Attractive.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't get her
She's just in
face,
great
though.
shape.
Oh,
older, like my age, maybe a little
Wow.
younger. Yeah.
Hey, I'm not trying to make fun of you in the least bit.
Yeah.
You guys have very similar arms. Hers
Well,
are a little more muscular.
little more muscular.
Yeah. But like similar build.
Don't think that I didn't
Similar
say that.
build.
I thought to myself,
Her hands are bigger.
we have similar arms.
Her hands are way bigger. Dude, are you 100% sure?
I am. I'm glad you asked. Although, when I was at the Comedy Store, I was talking to a couple of people, and one of the women was very attractive. Very attractive.
Hell yeah.
But unusually tall. But all girl.
6'3"?
No, 6 foot in heels, 6'1".
Oh, that's not bad, man.
Yeah.
Okay. But then?
But I promise you there was nothing masculine. I promise you as feminine as it gets.
Besides her giant
Technology is incredible. And I looked at my other friend and I went, I'm going to ask you. And my friend said,
Hey,
yes.
hold up. If you have to go, hey,
It was just some
There's no-
tiny little thing in my.
we gave it away, the goatee.
No, it's so girly. I bet you she fools
fool me?
everyone. Yes, I'm sure.
I don't have
I'm sure she fools everyone. She was gorgeous and feminine, and I didn't even want to, like I get it. Like sometimes you're just a woman inside.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know.
And whatever that
Especially if you're
technology is, they can.
you're hot, you know?
She's a girl, 100%. Just a girl, a gorgeous girl. But it was weird how there was something.
If you ever have to go, hey man, but before the words, do you think it is?
Yeah.
I've never met a hot girl. I'm like, is that a girl? Ever.
Well, Stevie he was on that date with that girl. And I was like,
Again, that's even the
did you meet
debate
her?
in Boston?
No, it's a different one. That's not. Now, hold on. Look at me right now.
You're talking about the one that looked like Macho Man Randy Savage with tits and high heels?
I don't know.
And I
who
kept
you're-
going, is that a...
No, I don't know who you're talking about, but the one, that is 100% a woman, just a very in shape, powerful, sexy woman.
That is
All
the
girl.
queen of Decca.
I'm going to say that I believe
She looked
it's
like that with
natural.
huge
I
tits.
believe it's natural.
Brian, you know better. That was not natural.
I do know better, don't I?
Her legs and ass were way bigger than mine.
I was very impressed. Very impressed. Yeah, no, this was a different time. This was at a restaurant. I met him, and she was like hot, but very kind of over the top hot. And I was like, "What's going on with this girl?" And then I looked at him, I said, hey, bro. And he said, what?
He did 7 years in
I think you might be getting fooled. And he said, I've been wondering.
Well, no, here's the thing. If you've been wondering, you're right.
And he was sitting
Again, I've never, ever been on a date and been like, is it?
Yep. Well, she was so over the top with her tits and her half top, crop top.
That's why guys dig it.
I know. And I was like, and she had waist and ass, but I was like, something not making sense. I don't know why because she was trying to be more girly than she was playing a girl as opposed to being a girl.
And then she also smelled like Old Spice.
Well, my mother said something interesting to me. So men have a different body temperature. Men tend to burn hotter than women. Do you know that? Their body temperature. And she said it was probably the temperature of her skin and probably the smell of her skin. Whether you know it or not, you're picking up on these things. And because Stevie was like, I don't know, I'm just not. She was sitting like kind of on his like next to him and touching him and stuff and caressing him. And he goes, I don't know, bro. I'm just not attracted to her. I don't know why. I go, Stevie, that's because that's a young man.
It's hilarious.
And, it was wild.
Yeah, some would get you, man.
Hopefully he made out with her. I think he did. And then it was like, that was the end of that.
Yeah, so, I mean, sometimes some are gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with it.
Gorgeous. Yeah. You can be fooled.
Oh, sometimes on my porn, I'd be like, oh, you might like. I'm like, I don't know why you think I'd like that, but
yeah. I'll take a peek at it.
Yeah, it's an attractive
see
girl
what's
with a
going
huge
on.
cock.
Chicks with dicks. That's a whole different fetish. That's
That's
like,
another
make
world.
up your mind.
Yeah, it's confusing. They look like Cindy Crawford just have these fucking roots hanging off the front.
Yeah, that's a strange thing.
Roots.
That's a strange thing. Yeah, I don't know.
It's God's creatures,
Like, I'm going to be honest with you. My own jizz, I avoid like the plague.
Oh,
like the idea that
to taste it.
Like their girl, and then she's like, "Come here," and you're like,
feel sick.
"Now I gotta wait a second. Now we gotta wait a little. Yeah, we gotta wait. If I get any of that, I'm gonna flip the fuck out.
I feel sick.
I know. I'm very squeamish about certain things. I'm squeamish about stewed tomatoes and that shit. Those are the two things I can't have.
I don't mind stewed tomatoes.
I'm squeamish about stewed tomatoes. That bird and the egg.
The
balut.
The balut. And my own.
Yeah,
I can't imagine somebody else
to drive this point home. Yeah, I don't like anchovies, olives, and jizz. Okay, in that order. You go. In that order.
Anchovies, olives, and jizz. Yeah. I would say I don't like jizz first, and then anchovies would be olives. That would be me. But you will take, if you had a glass of anchovies, a glass of olives, and a glass of jizz. You're going. You just said you go jizz,
up,
and then that.
Quit doing it.
Well, that's like, how about in fucking Fear Factor when they had to drink choice between horse cum and urine? And I did a whole thing with women. I said, what would you rather do? And the girls were like, definitely the horse jizz. I mean, over the urine.
I'll drink urine all day.
I was like, I'll take urine all day.
Are you out of your people would ask me and be like, oh, how do you think you do on Fear Factor? Not good. The physical events all day, probably do pretty well.
Sure.
When it comes down to eating the food, I'm telling you, I cannot do it.
And
dude, this is I have a horrible gag reflex. So my son, my baby boy, he's like 7 weeks old now. I'll send you a picture. It'll blow your fucking mind. I'm saying Space Jam. But so he gets congested. He's 7 weeks, can't blow his nose.
I know what you're.
So my girl has this thing, this device. It's a tube. You know how you siphon gasoline out of it?
She does that with him?
So, she doesn't suck hard enough.
Oh, yeah. I know she did.
So I have to.
You got it.
So I didn't think much of it. I'm like, I'm in bed. I'm in my undies. She goes, babe, he's congested. We need him to get good sleep. Can you come? I go, do what? She goes, I can't get it out. I need you to suck into this tube. I go, I'm just like sucking it. All right, it's probably for medicine or something like that. And she connects to his nose. I go, what are you doing? She goes, you have to suck the boogers out. And I go, what? I go, this is like a scat video. I don't want to. She goes, you just got to do it. I'm not even thinking of it. So I go, dude, I'm telling you.
You get some in your mouth?
No, I didn't get some in my mouth because it stops it. So you don't have to worry about boogers getting in your mouth. Just the fact that the sucking it out.
Yeah.
I just didn't go
with the baby.
Bleh. I'm talking. I was going.
Yeah.
And she goes, "What are you doing? He's gonna wake up."
You did that with the balut.
Oh, dude.
You had to leave the room.
Oh, I'm the worst you've ever seen me, dude. Not for me. I'm gonna show you this fucking. How's the set life be?
Set life is a lot of acting, a lot of repetition, a lot of being in the background shot, a lot of being in somebody's shot, all that stuff. So it's makeup. It's early mornings, up at 5:30 this morning. That's always a lot of fun. I don't do well with mornings. I am not a morning person. I'm a night person because my job is at night. I spend my time performing at night. I get to bed at 2. I like to sleep till 10. That's how it is. I got my 8 hours. What happens is you got me up at 2 all the time because night owl, night eagle. And then all of a
don't
sudden
call yourself a night eagle.
You wake the night eagle up at fucking 5:30. He's just getting into his REM sleep, not in a happy mood. And I got a jam. Tough one. Oh, in Nashville, I went to Prince's Hot Chicken. And I got the mild.
That's so good.
The best.
And I got the mild.
The best.
I know I got the medium. I got through one fucking chicken tender and I was crying and snotting everywhere. And then you know what cuts? You know what I didn't know? Cuts all the heat?
Milk?
Nope.
What?
Vinegar. That's why.
Really?
Oh, that's why they give you the pickles.
You get
That
a
makes sense.
cup of pickles and it kills the hot right away.
Really?
It neutralizes the hot. Thank God. Now,
Ooh, that looks hot.
I ate all of the chicken tenders. Then I had
Looks so good.
to poo. Yeah. And I had my green pants on.
Okay.
You would have been so annoyed at me because my boy Brian Cooley, who has Baja Gracie Franklin in Nashville, which is his jiu-jitsu school.
Shit.
He gave me a t-shirt and a sweatshirt, and because they were black and I underpacked, I wore my jiu-jitsu.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was representing.
The color.
What a
Look at
bunny.
them rolls.
What a bunny.
Look
You
at
had,
the
to
rolls.
put, you had to put a huge black thing because he's got a piece. He's
that's what I was laughing
He's a giant dude.
He's working with a crazy piece
Can't
of
have
big
my
old
kid's
balls.
dick all
He's got
on there.
full pubes. He's so cute.
Rolls. But I have to suck the boogers out of his nose
Look at how
with the
cute he
tube
is.
thing.
What a bunny.
I know.
Looks like
Kiss
Tiger
him a
too.
lot? Do you kiss him?
Oh my God, I'm all up in his grill. I stay on him. They have no choice.
I know. I had a dance off with my daughter yesterday, and I'm a better dancer.
Did you beat her?
Well, I'm a better dancer, and I said to my son, who won? He kept choosing her, which made me angry. Then they snuck chocolate chip cookies. Enjoy trying to keep a clean house with kids. Enjoy that.
Wow, my girl runs
Oh.
tight ship.
Your girl is on
Yeah.
a different
We're
level.
not white, dude.
It's on a different
It's
level.
a white problem,
Yeah?
not a Latin problem.
Really?
You ever seen my house?
It's
like a
the it's,
goddamn
it
museum.
looks like Architectural
Yeah,
Digest.
we have a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
He cleans up.
I've never seen anything like
He
it.
cleans up. I'm the dirty one. Not,
Yeah.
not Tiger.
And you're pretty neat generally, right?
I mean, I leave stuff around, but my son will pick up stuff. Goes, Dad, you're supposed to put this away. I'm like, God,
Really?
damn, dude. No one likes to snitch, bro.
Wow. I don't know how she does
Do some
that.
current event. Me neither.
It's current event.
Current event. Yo, B.
Yeah, buddy.
It's ready. National championship is tonight.
Yep.
The AFC, NFC championships next week.
Yep.
You have the UFC this Saturday, UFC 246. Maybe you want to bet on the underdog, our boy Donald Cerrone. Maybe you want to bet on the favorite. I think the best bet, maybe take Connor via decision. Talking about plus 750, son.
Yeah.
Listen, if you want to watch fighting, you watch football, make money doing it. All right? Make money doing it. They also have fantasy MMA. I'm talking about DraftKings. If you haven't tried it yet, try DraftKings Fantasy MMA. It's easy to play. Just pick 6 fighters, stand under the salary cap, pile up the points for advances, takedowns, and more. There's no better way to put your MMA knowledge to the test than with DraftKings.
Download
All right?
the app. Go to DraftKings.com now. Use promo code FIGHTER at sign up. Compete for over $300,000 in
Lot of money.
prizes. And don't forget, all new and existing users can get a deposit bonus of up to $500. That's promo code FIGHTER during sign up and claim your deposit bonus up to $500 only at DraftKings. Minimum to $5 deposit required. Deposit bonus requires a 25 times playthrough. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details.
Okay, this first current event was sent in by Josh Hoyt, and there is a family court judge who is currently on suspended paid leave because there are allegations that her lover, and her secretary often have threesomes in the court when everyone's
So
away.
what?
Some freaks.
God bless her. Her lover,
Do we
and
know
her
what all three look
secretary.
like?
I think that's hot.
Unfortunately, not.
Well, leave her alone.
Did she get fired?
No, right now, these are still just allegations, so there's an investigation. They're also trying to look into other claims about her trying to coerce people, like her coworkers, into helping her get reelected. There were statements from people saying that she would often retaliate if you didn't agree with something that she did or said.
Oh.
So.
Oh, shit.
Hold on, can we pause for a second?
Sure. Next current event.
Okay, so your boy Leonardo DiCaprio was actually on vacation with his girlfriend and some of his friends this past weekend. And what ended up happening was they were going through a very specific route through the Caribbean, and they found out that there was actually a man from another boat who got really drunk the night before while he was at work, fell off of the boat, and he was just stranded in the middle of the ocean for 11 hours.
Swimming.
They thought that he was dead because the chances of him being alive and found were estimated to be like 1 in a billion. So you were more likely to win the lottery twice than to find this man.
Holy fuck.
And then you're found by Leo.
And Leonardo DiCaprio
like, holy shit, dude.
found him because he was like, you know what? Instead of continuing on, let's see if we can find this guy who fell off his ship. They ended up finding him and rescued him. After
What did they look? They went looking for him.
They went looking for him in the area that they found out he got.
And Leo found him.
What?
Leo
the
found
fuck?
him. He was treading water for 11 hours, and doctors said that he would have had maybe like a couple more minutes until his body would have given out because he was dehydrated.
That's insane.
He was starving, and
was it a white guy?
yes, French man,
Wow.
30-year-old dude. Saved by Leonardo
why did you ask if he was a
DiCaprio.
white man. I know why you asked that.
Why?
I know why you asked that.
Why?
Because if he had been black, there is this
Assumption they can't swim?
that
don't like water?
there's a body type that would make it harder to stay afloat for 11
Oh,
hours.
no.
than
No, wasn't
otherwise, and that's why you asked.
Nope. I
wanna
was
say
curious.
That I
was very curious.
Why were you curious?
Just curious what kind of race.
You want to know what
swam in
race
the
he
water.
was?
Just very
He
curious.
was white, Brendan.
Okay.
Because if he was black, he would have sunk like a stone. Is that what you're
Nope. Dude, how about when I was driving here to take PCH? I saw seals, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Like 7 seals all out playing. I'm like, oh, well, the El Great White is
El
right
Grey.
behind
Old
me.
Grey's around.
Old Grey,
That's
Grey
right.
White. Because they tell you whenever you see seals, get the fuck out the water.
Get out of the
'Cause
water.
What trail seals? Sharks.
That's right.
I wanted to just sit there and be like, God, I guarantee a shark's going to pop out, dude.
That's exactly what you should do.
I wanted to. I didn't want to be late.
I would 100% do that.
Well, on my way back, we'll see if they're still there.
I was at my friend's house in Malibu, and the seal just came walking out like that. I was like, right there at the beach. And you go paddleboarding.
Did you hit him in the stupid fucking face and kill him?
I clubbed the shit out of that seal. I did. And then I was going to take his fur, and I decided not to, and I left him there.
The big
for the
ones
flies.
aren't very hairy, though.
I said flies need to eat too.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What else you got?
Okay, so we go down and watch this clip. So this clip is going viral because the trainer on the show The Biggest Loser,
Yep.
Jillian Michaels, was doing an interview, and the woman started to talk about Lizzo and how she loves her music and she loves what she stands for with the body positivity movement. Jillian decided to take a moment and say, why are we even focusing on her body?
How long have I been saying this? How long have I been preaching from the rooftop? We should not be celebrating this. If you want to be confident, that's fine. If you're like, hey, I'm trying to get better, but this is me right now, my current state, but I am eating healthier, that's fine. But first, to celebrate obesity and just be like, that's her. No, it's not. You know how much food she had to eat and the undisciplined shit she had to do to get to that level?
Well, it's an addiction. It's a food addiction.
Yeah, but she's going to die.
Right.
But carry on.
But
What?
yeah, this is the clip.
You tell me if Jillian Michaels not spot on.
I've personally found, and I love celebrities like Lizzo or Ashley Graham.
Is that the biggest host of all time? Or?
I love her music.
Yeah,
100%. I don't know anything about her. I'm sure she's a cool, awesome chick.
Yeah, and I love that they're putting images out there that we normally don't get to see of bodies that we don't get to see being celebrated. And
But why are we celebrating her body? Why does it matter? That's what I'm saying. Like, why aren't we celebrating her music? Because it isn't going to be awesome if she gets diabetes.
well, I want to ask you.
I'm just being honest. Like, I love her music. Like, my kid loves her music. But there's never a moment where I'm like, and I'm so glad that she's overweight. Like, why do I even care?
Like,
why is it?
Do we have a problem with this?
Care about her weight?
A lot of people did. And
Why?
That's because they're
A lot of out of shape people did.
A lot of people felt like she was fat shaming Lizzo, which I don't think she was doing at all. She was just saying, let's focus on her music.
She's
As
right.
I've started,
But she's also
as
right
I've stated
about the
repeatedly,
obesity.
we are all beautiful, worthy, and equally deserving. I also feel strongly that we love ourselves enough to acknowledge that there are serious health
She's right.
consequences that come with obesity,
to your-
heart
stick to
disease,
your
diabetes,
fucking guns.
cancer, to name only a few. I would never wish these on anyone, and I would hope we prioritize our health because we love ourselves and our 100%.
Good for you. Good for you, Jillian Michaels. I'm 100% on.
Yeah, I'm not with this movement of like, oh, everything's beautiful. Hold on. If you like fat chicks or if you want to be a fat chick, that's your prerogative. But don't push the narrative on us that this is the new and it's okay to look like this because it's not healthy, man. It's not healthy in any facet. We're not meant to be that fat. Humans are not meant to be that large. We're not.
Her body is.
She's
not doing
overeating.
well.
That's carbs.
She's
That's
not
processed
healthy.
food.
Correct.
That's sodies, as my friends call it. Sodies.
No,
It's
I agree 100%. She's not healthy.
I like her music, and listen, sometimes in some of her posts she's sexy, but it's not healthy.
I think this is where
Jillian Michaels is also a professional trainer.
Yeah, don't fat shame, but at the same time, let's not celebrate the fact that she's insanely overweight.
No, here's my thing. I'm not gonna fat shame her. I don't give a fuck if she gets up to 1,000 pounds. But what I do care, if you've pushed the narrative in my face and into the younger generation's face that it's okay to be that fat.
Right.
That's not a healthy message.
Exactly.
You might as well push cigarettes. What's next? Cocaine?
Yeah.
That's it. That's healthy as this is.
I agree.
This
But-
being obese kills more people than
this is
any
where
of that.
the loony left wing or the loony woke or the loony whatever it is. This is these wackadoodles online, and they're just noise.
But people are giving Jillian Michaels shit. You think those people are all healthy
And they
in
also don't
shape?
matter. Like you said, they
Again,
don't
it doesn't
fucking
matter.
matter.
No, the real boots on the ground. No one gives a
They don't
fuck.
give a fuck. And they know she's right. They know Jillian Michaels is right.
Everybody
And
on
you
the
know who else
planet
does?
knows she's
Lizzo knows it.
Yeah, Lizzo knows she's out of shape, dude. When she's 40 and she's looking in the mirror and the doctor's like, "Hey, man, your cholesterol's so high. Like it was cute at first.
Diabetes.
Now your body's
Diabetes
falling
is-
apart.
is the number
we
one-
gotta start eating healthy."
Diabetes will make you go blind.
Is she
you
gonna?
lose
Is
your
she gonna be like,
limbs.
"Oh, this doctor's fat shaming me"? No. We want you to live longer. We like your music.
Yeah, 100%. That's the truth.
But yeah,
Was this what she said to her?
yeah, Lizzo went onto IG Live and she made a small reference to it.
Play
and
it,
she
Jen.
basically
This is one, right?
If my name is in your mouth, so is my pussy, bitch. Enjoy the flavor.
Mature.
my-
That's mature.
Hey, that's a
That's
good
a good.
comeback.
Yeah.
Gives a fuck about Lizzo.
Well, I like your music, but yeah. You know, I really
don't know
don't. I
music.
don't give a fuck
about her music.
Yeah, I don't care either.
You're fat, and
You're fat.
and you should lose weight for your
I've been
for your
saying
own
this
sake.
forever
For your
because
own
I
sake.
want you to be healthy and live longer.
Yeah.
How's that fat shaming?
It's not. It's the truth. You're telling the truth.
Do you want to have a talk with me if I was 300 pounds? You're like,
course.
hey, Shop, dude, you
Yeah.
gotta chill out, dude.
I'd be like, I can't do the podcast.
Oh, but you're so mean. How could you do this to me? And I get on the ground like, well, if my name's in your mouth, my dick's in your mouth.
We'd have to change the podcast to 10 because I'd be the number 1 and you'd be the number 0 because you're all fat and round.
What else we got?
Fuck off.
You're better than that, dude.
All right.
This is kind of related, I guess. Do you remember this guy? Ethan Suplee from Remember the Titans?
Dude, remember from American History?
Yes, right here. Boom.
I don't remember.
He's always been like on TV. He's always the fat dude, the fat
He's
guy.
always the fat guy in every show and movie. You ever seen him now? Hit it.
Bam. So he's lost a lot of weight and he's also packed on muscle.
He looks good, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
He has
Bro,
a podcast now.
that's what fucking
Well, the first episode
Eating well
of
and-
American Glutton Podcast is up. Please enjoy it. Oh, I might have to listen to that.
that's impressive.
Very impressive.
Might be a little hormonal help too. Good for him.
I mean, you
Here's
never
the
know.
thing, even with that,
Who cares?
that's so impressive.
It's awesome. It's awesome. What a difference.
Keep going.
What a fucking diff.
You want to hear a piece of it?
Yeah.
Couldn't look better. Couldn't look
This
better.
idea now that food was something that people didn't want me to have. So if I wanted to have more, I needed to do it privately. And it became something that I was withholding from people. I actually realized later in life that much of my binge eating came on my own When I was a teenager, I'd go out to a nightclub with my friends. I never really felt comfortable eating in front of people. But when I'd go home, I'd always find a 24-hour drive-through and eat 3 meals, in my car right before bed, which, today seems crazy because I don't eat after dark now. I had this.
Doesn't eat after dark now.
Well, and Will's talked about this. Sasso's talked about this on the podcast. It's the same kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
That becomes an addiction. It becomes a thing that you do, and
it's also fun. It's hard to break.
Yeah.
It's also a lot of fun. Stop at Wendy's after
You could
do a
do
late
that.
set.
You could eat 3 meals.
No, I can't. I don't eat a lot. I can't do that. I could.
You actually don't.
I don't
a
eat
lot
that
for
much.
as
I
big
could
as-
stop and get a number 1 on Wendy's and then eat that.
Yeah.
And then I'll have some shame and guilt.
You like pie.
If it's around, I like sweet stuff.
Yeah, like when we go to Justa, you'll be like, some of those desserts are.
But
downright-
once I don't have it, then I don't like the first 3 days. I'll crave it. Then after that, I'm good.
We ain't been to Justa in a
We
long
haven't been there
time.
forever. That's our spot.
Now I want to go. They have that fucking Italian hoagie. Have you had the Italian?
Of course I have to. I'm going to introduce you to it.
It's so good.
Their whole thing, the burger's good there. The pizza, we haven't been there forever.
It's been a
The
while.
turkey,
And I
the
got to go
prime
back
roast.
to work.
All you do is work, dude.
That's all I
When do you wrap this fucking show?
Mid-March.
Yeesh, we got some time.
Yeah.
How do you guys spell the name Justa?
Don't worry about it.
GJUSTA. GJUSTA.
Give us
Just
one
like
more because
Jillian,
Cal has to go
GJ.
soon.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right, let's go there. This one was pretty crazy. So this is in New Zealand, and they had their 60-year-old daughter just water skiing, and then there's an actual orca underneath that you'll see. You got to take a
trouble.
look around.
That's trouble. Those killer whales are assholes, dude.
No, they don't. They don't.
But they don't
bother
kill
you.
human beings in the wild.
They never bother
Yeah.
you. Because Joey, in his place in New Zealand, they'll swim right under you. He showed me video of him on jet skis. And they just
Okay,
swim right
well,
next
that
to you.
validates it.
And it's like in a little bay area, too. It's not even
Well,
like...
the lady who died at SeaWorld begs to differ. Whatever.
Well, that was different though because
Yeah, it's in...
that was that whale was in captivity.
I know. It's still a killer whale, though, you know.
But never in the wild. There's no record of it.
Well, we've seen one.
Let me know if you guys can even see where it is.
I love that
Cool, right? So far?
Oh, I see him right
Look
there.
at that thing. How freaky
He's
is that?
chasing the boat.
Oh, it's so creepy when I see that, too. And then listen to the family.
Where are they at?
New Zealand.
The only good thing, if there's killer whales around, there's not going to be great whites around. 'Cause great whites are terrified of killer whales.
Nowhere near.
And killer whales aren't going to hurt you, so it's...
They're yelling out, there's a killer whale when the
Don't
little
tell the
girl's
kid.
just skiing, yeah.
I'm not jumping in. I don't want to jump in, Dave. Get in now.
God, the sister. Way to go, sis.
It's the mom telling the son
Let
to
her
jump in.
die.
Look at that right there. What's that?
That's just some other video.
It's just another
So
killer
cool.
whale.
I would
doing-
swim
Yeah.
with a fucking orca in a heartbeat.
No, I wouldn't. Fuck
I
those
would
things.
in a heartbeat.
That is just
Look at that.
creepy.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I don't know. They're fucking killers.
I would
man.
100% swim with a killer whale.
Oh,
And I would speak to it and I would ride its fin.
Yeah, I'd ride it.
there's 3 of them right
I'd
there.
ride it like Aquaman. I'd punch him in the
If
stupid.
you're gonna die,
gold
if you're
teeth.
gonna die some way, that's the way to fucking go. And I,
whales
and
are-
you, and you'd
that's
hear
too
this
scary.
orca. That's what you'd hear. That's amazing, right
That's
there.
4 of them, actually.
Come on, dude. That's a baby. Look at the baby following him. They're so.
You just hit it with your fucking propeller.
Have you ever scuba dived?
Yeah.
Oh, you're lying to me.
Yeah, because I don't want to hear about your scuba
Damn,
diving.
you're lying.
I lie all the time.
No,
like,
but what's
no?
cool
Please tell me about the time you went.
No, because what's cool about it is that when you scuba dive, you're under the water. Like I was in Tahiti.
Yeah, I snorkel.
And you can
Yeah,
spend
please tell
40,
us your
50
story.
minutes underwater and everything moves in slow motion. And you would want to spend your life down there. Like I can see how you do.
You can see how Aquaman came about.
That's how it is. I want to be Aquaman.
Yep.
To be able to do that on the sea and
Don't
the
you
land.
lie when people do that, dude? You've never seen? I'm like, ooh, I have seen it. Please don't tell me about it.
Yeah.
I do that all the time, dude. You've never seen Godfather? I'm like, oh no, I have seen it in a combo. Never seen
You've
it.
never seen Godfather?
I have. Nope, I have. Part 1 and 2.
You've not seen those?
I've
two
seen
movies?
it, dude. Phenomenal. Are you kidding me, dude?
You're not film literate if you haven't seen those.
They're amazing. You're right.
Still hold up.
Still, yep. You're right.
Ever seen
I'll tell you what
Straight
doesn't
Face?
hold up. Sopranos. When's the last time you watched it, Brian?
Long time.
Go back and watch it. Get the fuck out of my face with that show.
Really?
Wow.
No, you got to
What about
watch
the
it.
second season? They say the second season.
I stopped after 1. I just can't. It's like some of the storylines are interesting, but as far as like compared to shows now, good God, dude.
It doesn't hold up.
No.
It's dated.
Yeah, super dated.
Well, what do you mean by dated? What is it? Just
just the way it's put together. Like, it's just couldn't do it.
It was the first of its
Don't
kind.
at me.
It was the first one. When you go back to watch the first one,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't have context, it's
Like, you ever watch the first season of Simpsons? They look so
bad.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's what Sopranos is.
First season of Simpsons is not good.
I mean, the story's good, but it's like the character. You're like, what the fuck? Compared to now, or compared to like Rick and Morty, or compared to like Pixar shit. Do it like you can't. Once you watch like a Pixar movie, you can't go back and watch like Mickey on that steam fucking boat. You know, that's what it's like.
Yeah, it's true. Some movies just don't hold up. Some movies are like you see the cutaways and how they do it. And
Dude, like Dust to Dawn was my shit growing up as a kid. Go back and watch Dust to Dawn.
There's a movie.
This shit was corny as fuck.
I think it's Predator, or it's one of these fucking movies where the guys is like, "What's up, buddy?" and the soldiers, and they shake hands. And there's
like
a close up of this. And
Yeah.
you see their arms. They're oiled. Their arms are oiled and pumped. And you're like, this is so embarrassing. They're both in tank tops and they tuck their tank tops in, and they're supposed to be soldiers. Like, nobody dresses like that. You fucking.
No one's oiled up either.
Nobody's oiled up.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
what are
certain
you
movies
doing?
you go back and watch, like, Jesus Christ.
Like
I'm
even
so
the
into
Rocky when they're both sprinting and they're both oiled and they're like, hey, dude, you're wearing these high shorts. It was just a different time.
Yeah.
You know what it was? There was no irony. It was like literal. Everything was very literal. You know, it was very on the nose. I got to get West Palm Beach up on the website, which I haven't told Jay about. Cleveland, Hilarities, January 30, 31,
Is that
February
2 weeks
1.
away? 2 weeks. In
Something
2
like
weeks.
that.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Right,
And then
2
I got
weeks.
West Palm Beach Improv,
First week of
Valentine's
February,
Day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's the 13th, 14th, and 15th.
The 14th,
I think?
15th, and 16th.
That's right.
Yeah, West Palm Beach. I'm excited.
That'll be
love
fun,
it there.
dude. I'm in San Jose this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because Martin Luther King is Monday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, San Jose Improv. Come see me Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then next week I'm in Charlotte, Comedy Zone, Charlotte, January 23rd through the 25th. And then I end January in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, at the Funny Bone, January 31st through February 1st. San Antonio just got announced. That is February 6th through the 8th. Then Ontario for Valentine's Day weekend. That is February 13th through the 15th. And then one show in Vancouver for JFL. That is at Vogue Theater, almost sold out. That is
Ooh, that'd be fun.
February 21st, Vancouver. Get your tickets, tfatk.com for Bryan and myself.
That's right, bud.
Is that it, dude?
That's it, bud.
Thanks,
I'm
Rinks.
going to go back and do some fucking acting.
Dude, rink it up, bro.
I'm going to rank it up over there. All right, buddy?
There's the Fire Kid. We're out.